Hey there, Jed Coburnus here from JedCoburnus.com, and this is Talk Therapy. It's been a while since I've cranked one of these out, but I just feel like it's time, right? Did the physiology show earlier today and loved it. Kind of brought in a little bit of talk therapy into it, but today I'm like, okay, it is time to just talk, bring my thoughts out loud. So talk therapy's first 5 minutes is me versus my ego. Second 5 minutes is me with my ego, and the third 5 minutes is me, basically just me, right? No ego, no nothing. And I never have any idea what I'm going to be talking about. It's just me, right? It basically gets me to open me up. If you want to try it, go for it. Just hit record. You don't have to share it out to the world. I do, because who knows, right? I could actually just help people. I don't know. I could help anybody, inspire somebody. I don't know. It's more or less just me, right? I don't know, and I love that I don't know. So where did I get this idea? I got it from Kyle Cease. He calls it evolving out loud, and it's awesome. But yeah, I'm just talking. It's -9 out, coming to you from Roseau, Minnesota. Actually driving to Roseau from Warroad, where I work every day. Work for Marvin Windows and Doors. It's a good company. I like it. Eventually, hopefully, maybe, it's in my head that I won't have to work for anybody but me someday. I am an exercise physiologist, and I love working with people. I love working in the health and fitness, the health and wellness realm. It's just, I don't know why I'm explaining this to myself, right? Why am I explaining this to myself? I don't know, but I just feel like someday I'm going to be working for myself. I will be someday soon. Maybe. I mean, heck, who's to say that I'm not going to be working for myself soon? I get to tell my own story. I get to tell my own anything, really. And I want, this is it, right? Like, you get one shot at life, and I'm going to do what I want. I live by no rules, and that's just how it works. I get everything done that I need to get done, and then I'm going to get into a state that I'm going to get everything that I want to get done, right? If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. How do I do that? I don't know yet, and I love that I don't know. And I feel like I'm just rambling right now, but that's how it works. But I feel like some days are easier than others, and some days are harder than others, and I know within my higher mind, like the higher self, my spiritual being, like everything that keeps me operating, I know more than the sun's going to come up tomorrow that I will have a building on my property, and it's going to have a rock wall. It's going to have 30 yards of turf, like full width of a football field, but 30 yards. I don't need any more than 30 yards, right? And then it's going to have a boxing area, heavy bags, speed bags. It's going to have some battle ropes. It's going to have, it's just, I see it all happening, like a community center or something, right? A community center would be awesome, because then I can have group classes. You know, people from the community want to come in and teach group classes. Sure can. I could have, then there's lifting area. There's like a CrossFit area. Like, it's an all-in-one kind of thing. It's all-in-one kind of gym, but it's on my property, so that I get to just hang out. Like, I don't have to leave my home, leave my property to go to work. Like, that's just it. Like, that's it. That's in my head, and that's what I keep thinking about every day. The other thing I keep thinking about is wealth, right? Not like wealth of what kind of wealth, but like money wealth, but like wealth. I am wealthy, right? I am wealthy. I have money, right? I have knowledge, and all of that equals wealth. It does. I don't really care. Like, I don't care what anybody says, but when it comes down to it, is I have wealth, and I am. Actually, that's really what it is I am wealth. It's two things I think about every day. Is my building, the building that I will own, that is coming to fruition, and I know it, and that I'm wealthy. That's it. I know I am. There's no question about it. If anybody wants to question that, I don't really care. But I am, and that's the best part about all of this. Is see, like right at 5 minutes, it always takes me about 5 minutes to get going, and wealth, right? What do you have that will build your wealth? And I don't sit here and I talk to myself about being rich or wealthy or having a buttload of money, which I do, which is happening, which there's no doubt. But it comes down to knowing yourself, self-awareness, and how to change, right? How to audit yourself. And those words come from, a lot of things that I look at and read and pay my attention to, and that's what it is I'm paying my attention to whatever I am. Like, I'm very aware of where my attention goes. Where does your attention go? And now I'm asking anybody who would ever be listening to this, is where does your attention go? That's the hard part of it all. If you're not aware of your attention and where it's going, like, can you become aware of your own feelings? I mean, like, completely aware. Because if you think about it, our brains can only handle 2,000 bits of information per second. Did you know that every second of every day, of every moment of every day, there's like 8 billion bits of information to be taking in, and your brain can only conceptualize about 2,000? That's not very good odds. Now, what's your brain taking in at that point? Your brain is taking in the time, what time it is, what time of day, right? The environment, where I am. Like right now, I'm driving in a car, just talking into the phone. And what things do you have, right? Time, your things, your environment, and then your body, right? Your body. How is your body feeling? How is your body? Do you have pain? Are you sick? Are you healthy, right? So your body, space, environment, and time. Those three things you have your attention on, right? That's it. That's all you get. So that's nuts to me. It's just straight up nuts, because of those 8 billion bits, you're only getting 2,000? Holy smokes. Where's the rest of that information going? How come I can't get the rest of that information? That's the question I ask. I ask myself that every day, and I want to become aware of that information that I'm not paying attention to. And that only comes from just sitting and recognizing and being aware of what that is. Every day. Every day. Because those little things, those big things, heck yeah, you can call it big things, because how do you know that it's not a big thing? Because if your attention is not on it, that's the question. Man, that's the thing to understand. How do you know that that's something that's it's big or small or whatever? Like, whoa. It blows my mind to know that that all I got to do is think about it. All I have to do is think, and I can do whatever I want. All I have to do is think, and it will come to fruition. It will come to me. That is the coolest part. All I have to do, all I get to do, like literally not even have to, I don't have to do a damn thing. None of us in this world have to do a damn thing. And it's awesome. But after a while, as soon as you start to think like that, you start to get to do everything. You don't have to do anything, and you get to do everything. It's amazing. Having that awareness is such a good thing. It is such an awesome reality to live in. And as soon as you start to change your personality, your personal reality will change too. And that comes from all the stuff that I've read all the stuff that I've learned. Like, this is just such an awesome time to be living right now, because your reach, literally your reach, is so much further than what it was 20 years ago. I had no idea, right? I had no idea. I mean, it's just such an awesome feeling to know that, you know what, I'm not bound by anybody anymore. I don't have to live a life of suffering. None of us do. None of us do. We get to just hang out all day if we want. Because no matter what your belief is, your spiritual belief, whatever it is, you are not running yourself. You're not. Because if you had to think about your heart beating, your internal organs running, your brain operating, if you had to think about doing that, you'd be dead in about 2 minutes. Because you can't take 2 minutes of your attention off of your bank account, or off of the TV, or off of your phone, or how much money you don't have that day, or how much stuff you don't have. You'd be dead in 2 minutes, straight up. I'd be willing to bet $1 million. There'd be no way to find that out, but it doesn't matter. You concentrate on having your own heartbeat. You think about your heart beating, and you have to keep thinking about it. Like, every beat and every breath you have to actually take. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. So that's amazing. Massively amazing. So there it is, right? Like, that's the talk therapy. That's the power of it, because then I get to tell myself whatever I want. Like right now, my gym is being built. Why not? Who's to say that it's not being built? It's being built. And I have investors and sponsors and people who want to get their name out there, and, you know, advertising. Like, they want to use each workout of the day that I create as just a little bit of advertising. Why not? Right? Why not? Because everybody has an audience, no matter who it is, no matter what it is. Nowadays, even a person who posted negative stuff all the way through still has an audience, no matter what you do. Somebody is looking at you, and they're wondering what's going to happen next. Kind of creepy, but it's true. Because the internet gives us an opportunity to express ourselves, and that's what happens. So I'm choosing today to share out this private moment of thought, of experience. And anybody who would give me any kind of attention, and I'm an attention seeker, sure, but it's more or less to help you. But anybody who gives and pays their attention to me and points other people in this direction, I'm massively grateful for. You have no idea how much that means to me. And you won't, because it's just something that makes me feel good, but yet I don't need it at the same time. I don't need anybody's approval to do what I do, except for my own. So, yep, I feel good, feel a hell of a lot better. See, like, this is what talk therapy does. If you feel like sharing it out, go for it. It's good stuff. So, you have yourself a great day. If you feel like sharing this out with somebody who needs to hear it, go for it. I'm not bashful. Otherwise, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. Hop on my newsletter, jedcoverness.com/newsletter. Put your name and email in, and I'll see you on the other side with all the experience that I have for health and wellness. And try to stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.